I'm just gonna quickly jump into it. Being nobody. Being nobody. This word being nobody rings something in my head. There was a time, I think 3 years ago or 4 years ago, where I was going to some of healing and purging and processing stuff. And the theme was being nobody. But one thing that I recognize about the state of being nobody, I feel like, the universe gave me the opportunity to do that, but out of me being attached to certain concepts and standards of living that I have made meaning out of in this world, like from my community, from my family, from relationship and stuff, it did kind of like gave me some kind of doubt to really fully embrace the state of being nobody. Here's what I'm trying to say. I remember saying this to someone like, I'm going through a state of being nobody and it's amazing. And someone said like, no, that's terrible. And the funny thing, at the time, I didn't have the spirit of understanding that as, human being, we have certain attachment with other people that tend to influence our energy whenever whenever our spirit is actually revealing to us what we are about to experience in this life. And sometimes we tend to be so enmeshed with other people's journey without even knowing that each person have their own individual journey that they are going through, and they have their own entourage of spirit that is actually guiding them to do whatever they have to do. That I'm talking about my personal experience. So for me, I was that much of a people pleaser who tend to listen to other people's point of view and what they are, how they seeing life, and then I'll belittle mine. I will actually put mine last, whatever that my spirit. And now I have learned that and come to understand that we all are on the journey and we're all walking our own life path, and there's like entourage of spirit that actually guiding us, be it's a spirit of light or spirit of darkness. And once I realized that actually my inner voice that has been guiding me, talking to me, revealing to me visions and dreams, what I'm about to experience, what is about to happen to my life, has always been there for me first of all, because I am in this journey, and it's talking for my own goodness, for my own highest good. And when I got that, I changed now my perspective of tending to listen to what other people are thinking, what they're saying. I also understood that people are projecting their own ways based on the standard of level of seeing they're coming from. I learned that, we say things that are based on our own beliefs, based on what we believe to be true to ourselves, whereas before I didn't have that. Hence I was so confused and tend to be enmeshed to with others, with the collective, with the matrix, whatever other people. It was like a goat for me, and whatever that my spirit would talk through me, it has to be questioned, it has to be doubt, it has to be seen in different level. I will belittle, I will see it from a state of confusion. I didn't trust myself. I didn't trust myself with my own truth. I didn't believe in my own truth. Hence I was so open to tend to seek knowledge from what other people, or whenever that the spirit will actually grant me something, I will tend to not be so sure or confident about what I'm feeling, confident about what I'm receiving from the spirit, because if it has always been in my past, traumatic events, that I always, put my trust in what other people are saying than, trusting my voice. I mean, don't get me wrong. I always, there are moment that I actually gravitated towards my own, in the end, towards my own voice, but it has always have that bumpy road into in order for me to get to that state of where I'm listening and I'm whole and listening to my own inner voice. It took me a while to just get to that, and also to understand this is my inner voice, this is how it communicates through me, this is how it feels like when I'm in the state of with my inner voice. And knowing that This is other people's projections, this is other people's voice, these are just fantasies based on the conditionings, these are just stories that, based on the programs that I had in my mind, are coming up into the surface. To be able to discern and also tell the difference between your inner voice and what other people are thinking, what other people are saying, what other people are projecting, was a very gray state of seeing. It was a difficult part for me to really understand that. So I think the thing that has helped me a lot, it was this journey, which was the biggest gift, the journey of becoming nobody. And even before I accepted that journey, I had a big challenge, especially from a family. When your family is like, no, you cannot talk to yourself like that you are nobody. And I didn't have the wisdom to understand these people are actually projecting their fear of being nobody. They are not coming from a place of being whole and sense of connected and grounded to their own truth to seek things as they are. They are actually coming from a state of being insecure, of being nobody. I didn't know that at the time. And once clarity did make its own way to me in my life, in my mind, and I kind of like understood, oh, okay, when people act in a certain way and they're trying to stop you without even understanding your side, that means they are just being triggered by what you are saying. They don't even understand, maybe something they're dismissing or denying. They don't want to hold space for that, feeling, and hence they are actually dismissing you and what your spirit is telling or speaking through you. And when I got that, that's when I got the like kind of like level up. My confidence, became more stronger. My inner strength to believe in my voice now. I was more like, yeah, okay, I see you, Spirit. I see you, Holy Spirit. I see you, ancestors. I see your work. I understand now this energy that has been speaking to me. I understand what is with me and what is for me and what is against me. I kind of like, I had that kind of clarity, aha moment. This kind of energy, it's against my spirit. It's not for me. It's not for my highest good. And it's bias. It's not really coming from a place of wholeness, oneness. It's not supporting. So talking about the state of being nobody, and how you have, in order for you to really, in order for you to get that spirit to discern things, you have to let go of many concepts, ideas, standards, beliefs, programming that you may have been believing in them as a way of surviving in this world. And the state of being nobody, it's liberating you so that the higher self, the main purpose, the blueprint that you have come here to manifest in this world may actually, come true. It is true, that state of being nobody where you detach, you let go, and you release things back to the universe, where you acknowledge you as a spirit, as energy that is created by the universe for the universe purpose. You're no longer creating a fantasy, an idea, or how things are supposed to be or not supposed to be. You're no longer holding on. You're no longer trying to push anything. You're no longer resisting. You're no longer attaching yourself to anything. You're no longer trying to be. You're no longer dismissing, defensive, depending, or you're not trying to create anything. Instead, you are open, receptive to life as it is unfolding here and now. You are one with life. You are with life as much as you're not taking sides. You neither for nor against anything. It's a state of being nobody. And this is where all these energies that has been attached to you, they cannot have any hold on you, because you're not trying to create any form out of anything. Instead, you're just one with everything. If the flow takes you that way, you flow with it. You're not like, oh, I cannot go there because it's wrong. You don't even have those things. Yes, you have the awareness to see them now, and you are not moved by them. Whereas before, you used to be triggered by each and every Tom and Jerry that passes by. You used to be triggered by everything because you were not aware of yourself. You didn't know which role you're playing, and or how other other energies are actually influencing your decision in life, your actions, your behavior, your feelings, your emotions, your thought process. You didn't even have that understanding. It is through the state of being nobody, which is a state of letting go and let be, that you gain the state of clarity to see things as they are, how things come to be into existence, and how things, how everything just like this ascend and descend, how everything comes to be, and how everything goes back to nothingness. You become the witnesser of life as it is. You observe, you also become the experiencer, you become everything at the same time, you become nothing. And I think this is where some of us, we for the first time, we experience what is called magic in this world, when we're in that state of where we know that there's this state of mind where we are not able to do that, and then we get to be in the state where we're able to do that. That is like a big gift that you can, I don't know, like it's a magic. It's not even a gift, it's like a magic to experience that sense of you can let go, you can become aware of what is happening, but you still have the free will to choose not to be anything, and just fully immerse yourself to what is as it is. Feel everything, be with everything, breathe through everything. State of being nobody. I'll leave it here. Love and light. Bye for now, and thank you for your time.